What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got ourselves another budget build that I'm going to be taking on, and this is going to be a particular fun budget build because I have a lot of parts that I got on the very cheap or even free. So I figured, let's just go ahead and put something together and see if we can make ourselves a decent little gaming rig and see what kind of performance we can get out of that. Alright, so let's jump into the parts just real quick. So this is one of the free parts that I got. So from a friend I did a build for on one of my other videos. He had an older EVGA P55 board and also some RAM. So we got here the EVGA P55, a heck of a board for its time, massive 12 phase VRM, dual EPS power. So, although old, I still wanted to try to make something out of this and see what we can do since I have had some experience with these in the past. So, all this on the board was basically free minus this Xeon that I went ahead and purchased. So, we got the Xeon 3440 that I plan on overclocking as much as I can to get as much performance as I can. Then we'll just go ahead and move on real quick. We got just a basic Kingston 20 or 120 gig SSD we're going to use for a boot drive. That was a $20 purchase. So right now we're only at 30 bucks between the SSD and the processor. Went ahead and purchased this through OfferUp locally. This is a Asus Strix GTX 970, great card in great condition. So I got that for 85 bucks. Coming around here, we have to cool. We got a Hyper 212 Evo. This I actually got from OfferUp when I was traveling, when I was in Vegas, and got this sucker for 20 bucks, and it is 100% brand new in box. So great deal, I thought, with that for sure. Moving on to some other parts, we have I tested. This is a 650 watt Corsair semi-modular, older style, but still working perfectly fine. Power supply that I got from the friend that also gave me this board. So another free part that I can put into a system and make a running system, so why not, right? And then lastly, we have the case. This is a Corsair Crystal 570. I feel like it's a bit of overkill for case for some older parts like this, but especially the fact that it's got, USB 3 and this board is, pre-USB 3, but I'm gonna put it together anyway and just, make a pretty looking build and hopefully, also a good performing build. So stay tuned. We're gonna get cracking into the build here and see what we can get out of it. All right, and I forgot to mention that I got this case from a friend also locally. So almost all of these parts exclusively, minus actually the SSD, was through local pickup, either via OfferUp or just some friends' parts giving it to me for free, or a friend hooked me up with a pretty good deal on a really good case. So overall, everything I got on the table here cost me out of pocket $195. So this is probably one of the biggest scores I've gotten so far doing budget building, as far as getting great parts at awesome value. So I'm really excited to get this all together. Really excited to see how this Corsair Crystal looks, because I think that's going to be a really, really good selling part for this build. So let's get cracking and get this sucker together and see what performance we can get.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They weigh me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I wanna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10.